Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Broken Berean. And we're going to take a look real quick at Astro exclusively on the PlayStation 5 right now. And this article just kind of got me into knowing that it exists. Because honestly, I don't own a PlayStation. I've played PlayStation. I mean, when I was in college, that was the thing. Uh, PS2s were everywhere. I remember, played so many games on them with my friends. I've played PlayStation. I've never actually owned one. I have nothing against it. I'm just a Nintendo guy. And I, I, I remember briefly considering purchasing one, a while back, knowing that it was going to be it was 11 months before Hogwarts Legacy released on Switch. And I didn't have my gaming PC that I have now. And I was really tempted to buy one just so I could play Hogwarts Legacy. And this game looks really good. I mean, it's just the screenshots look good. There's so many Easter eggs and callbacks to other games. Here we got Kratos, and just looks like a fun game. And I'm just going to take no audio, but I'm just take a quick just look at this gameplay. I mean, it's a beautiful shot. I mean, here you are, you're riding on some sort of plane. It's giving you directions on how to maneuver. This this is something that, like, if my kids were younger and I was contemplating getting a system and I saw this game, this would have brought me to it. And I'll be honest, when I saw this, I don't know why, even though they don't quite look like it, Astrobot doesn't look like it. It just reminds me of the Mitchells versus the Machines. He just reminds me of that. I don't know why. I can't really say, because I was like, did they look like that? And when look, I'm like, not really, but it just makes me think Mitchells versus the Machines. It's a great movie. Love that movie. So funny. Um, but look at this gameplay. It just looks awesome. Everything about it just looks like fun. I mean, this is something I'd absolutely let my kids play because secretly I want to play it. And I mean, this is the kind of game, this is the game that gets a platform like PlayStation into more homes. When you've got games like this that if my kids have it, I'm not worried about what content's in it. It's very wholesome. It looks great. And it looks, seriously, look at this. This just looks like so much fun. This is just a game. This brings me back. This makes me feel like takes me back to like the old open world Mario's on uh, N64, Super Nintendo. It's just got that feel. It's got that Mario fun feel. It's just, I don't know what PlayStation was doing until now. This looks so much fun, and I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. I don't. Will this game alone make me want to go buy a PlayStation? No. But will I consider it if they drop the price once the PS5 Pro releases? Yeah, I'll consider it because this game looks absolutely fun. Just, this entire gameplay is just makes me think, oh, this is cool. You're going around, you're rescuing bots. It's colorful, it's vibrant. The graphics look incredible, and even though I would have to get a new console to play this, man, it looks great. Look at this. Just everything about this game just screams hours of wholesome fun. Gaming fun, just having a good time. PlayStation, thank you. Thank you for making a game like this. Because this is the type of thing that I would be like, yes, let's get my kids playing this. I absolutely know for a fact that the moment if I showed my son that we got a PlayStation 5 and this game, he probably wouldn't touch the Switch for at least a good month. Probably. I take it back. It's really not a long game. I think you said. I think they said you can clear it in about uh, 8 hours if you want, but there's a lot to explore. Like you can finish the story in about 8 hours or something like that. But this is so cool. This is so fun. Look at all. I mean, you're on space. You're on land. You're underwater. This is just looks like a great game. I mean, seriously. So Sony finally did something that just this is a game that appeals to all audiences. This is great. They did a great job. I'm not gonna lie. And this is what you need to focus on, Sony. Original content that is for the masses, not for the minority that has a loud voice. Quit quit bowing down to the craziness. Get back your real DNA from moving here from the States and focus on good games and not ideology and messaging. And I promise this will boost your sales. This has me considering getting a PS5. Nothing else you've put out, none of your exclusives, I mean, Square Enix cut its deal with you, so you got to think, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is the right move. This right here is the right move. More of this is what we want. I'm serious. This is just, even if I could clear this in a day, I'd probably play it again multiple times because this looks so much fun. This just looks like a good time to have. And if I can have a good time playing a game on a console, I'll consider it. So, Sony, I think you nailed it with this one. I think you need to make more like this and focus on stuff like this that applies to masses, not just the small minority. Okay, and I think you'll see a turnaround in not only game sales but console sales, because you've got me considering it slightly, and that's coming from a lifelong Nintendo fan. Games like this will bring me to possibly purchasing your console. None of this other stuff you've been putting out lately just makes me never want to touch your console. But this right here, this has me on the edge. So you start making more stuff like this, and I'll consider adding it to my collection. Okay. So tell me, guys, what you think. Anyone out there have a PlayStation? Anyone played this? Because just from my just basic look, I can't play a demo of it. I don't have a PlayStation. It's only on PS5, and I kind of want to play it. I really do. This just looks like so much fun. Just a good, fun game. And I can't express how much I mean that. Just a good, fun game. That's what gets me playing games. Not because of some big ideological story. It can have a very complex story and very story driven, like Visions of Mana or that I'm playing now, which is great. But something like this, simple story. Mario's stories aren't really all that complex if you break them down. This doesn't look like a complex story. This looks like a bot going around saving his buddies. All right, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in on games like this. This is what I'll. This is how you get us reluctant people that have not bought a PlayStation ever to consider buying a PlayStation. So let's see what else you got, PlayStation. All right, Sony, come on, you can do this. You can do this. I know you can. So with that, as always, my friends, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.